Welcome once more, lovely people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. We are here again to bring to you the news of Woto. So many information needs to be passed, but then we will be focused completely on the Woto all around Biafra territory that happened within this week. Then in our subsequent program, we are going to bring you information on what is happening in respect of the Idwa Kanono, internally Idwa Kanono, and what people are saying. And we are going to expose Uche Chikano on her latest broadcast. You are going to see so many things, but then let us focus now on the Woto that happened in Biafra land, in the Biafra Liberation Army camp, and then in the Biafra Navy camp. We are going to tell you every detail of what you need to know. Now, before we begin to explain, we want you to watch or listen to this video. Now, this is the Woto that they received from the Biafra Defense Forces. They came as usual to come and buy the innocent people of Biafra, the defenders of the lives and livelihoods of the Biafran people. They came as usual to come and buy them, but they received their shock. They have forgotten what their chief of defense staff, Musa, told them. Don't rush in to attack these people. There are mines everywhere and they are going to deal with you. Before you know what is happening, you are gone. But they didn't take that advice. They received heavy Woto. And, you know, the thing the men does is they give them time to pack, their people and put in body bags and leave. So whenever they encounter such, they will begin to shoot sporadically and use the opportunity to pack and then run away. But then the time is coming where we will not even give them opportunity to even say for them to come and pack. But now we want them to keep our lands clean. When the time comes for us to deal heavily with them, we will not even give them that opportunity to clean up. So this is what is happening. I am going to bring you another one because the men are giving them Woto on a very serious level, a very high level. As the men of the Biafra Liberation Army are doing this, the men of the Biafra resistance fighters are moving around and giving the serious Idakanono to the enemies of Biafra. Remember that one that joined AVG and came out to claim that they are going to, deal with the men of the Biafra Liberation Army. They are receiving heavy Woto in everywhere. They are receiving heavy Woto. The video is available. I am going to play it for you now, and you are going to listen to it. I want you to just remain calm and listen and watch the video. Then after that, we are going to explain it to you because these people, after betrayal of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they now told them to, disband ESN. By disbanding ESN, they told them to sell the members of ESN to the governors for them to build a bubago and their local security. And so most of this local security you are seeing are what the US have done. Remember when the governor of Anambra was saying that he is now working with them and in few days to come they will see what they can do and what they cannot do. This is the outcome. But then if you change and begin to fight against Biafra, you are going to receive Woto, and that is the result you are seeing today. Now watch this video.
Stop. You can't get out of here. Hey! Hey, God. Little Dutch man. Hey! The one the other one the other. Hey! Oh God. Come on, say for Kaolia. The one Dutch man. Little Dutch man.
Now that is the Woto that they have received, and the warning continues to go on. You are serving the zoo in any capacity as a Biafran in Biafra land, and they are using you to kidnap and buy innocent Biafrans. You better resign, because the men of the defense forces will get you, and when they get to you, have you seen part of the video? There's a reason why we covered it, because to follow the guidelines of YouTube. But then you look at the picture I posted close to it, you are going to see the name of their squad written on it. That is to tell you that all those people are the bubago that the governors are using. Now, when these people are pied, people will come out and begin to shout and say, hey. But you will not know that it's the same people who are, picking your innocent brothers and sisters in your community, taking them to the governor, taking them to Opus or Dema for sales, for organ transplant, for organ. So many evil going on. These people have been warned. You are not a member of the Biafra Defense Forces. You have no reason to be carrying arms in Biafra territory. If you are caught, you enter for it. You go in for it. Respect yourself, warn your children and warn your siblings. Now, another Woto took place in Bakassi Peninsula, and that is the message I want to bring to you now. All of the message are Woto that has been happening. Now, listen. Now, the message from the Bakassi Peninsula says that there has been heavy tension in the Bakassi Peninsula area since the whole situation. Recall that we told you that the defense forces, the Biafra Navy, would move into action. Serious action is ongoing, and it says that there has been tension in Bakassi Peninsula, and the tension seems to have escalated. And I went further to say clashes has ensued in the Bakassi Peninsula following a supposed attack between the Cameroonian forces and the Biafra forces. Now, the Dragon Fighter Marine in Atabong East, an area Cameroon government calls Idabato District. The Cameroon government called that area Idabato District, but it is Atabong East of Bakassi Peninsula, which is under Biafra region. Now, what happened? What happened around that area? Sources said that the government forces of Cameroon, most times they come in joint forces, both Cameroon and Nigeria, that they came to a particular area where the men of the Biafra Navy are, and they opened fire. And immediately the Biafra Navy retaliated and returned fire. And the Biafra Navy was able to buy 3 of the government forces before they took off and left that place. But as they were going, their second in command, the G2, left with a little gunshot wound, but hopefully he will be fine. Now, the leader of the Biafra Nations League, in the person of Prince Richard, has, told the Cameroonian government and authority to do the needful, that they know what they need to do, than for them to continue to do all this nonsense they are doing. That they should call them to a round table so that they can discuss on way forward and how the Cameroonian government are supposed to leave the territory completely. And this is the message that Prince Richard has for the Cameroonian government, and all other government forces who think that they want to operate in Bakassi Peninsula. The heat is on. They are going to continuously receive the Woto, and they are going to continuously go down. Continue to pray for the men of the Biafra Defense Forces as they continue to protect our land and secure every area that it is important for the declaration of Biafra. Thank you once more for listening. We are going to be coming your way very soon. It is always Biafra first.